Mike Myers is among the comedy greats who have walked those halls at SNL. 30 years ago, his popular Wayne's World sketch there became an even more popular movie. After leaving Saturday Night Live, Myers introduced the world to a character named Austin Powers and his nemesis, Dr. Evil. He then became the voice of Shrek in a franchise that has earned a jaw-dropping $3 billion at the box office. But the 58-year-old has been out of view somewhat over the last decade or so, focusing on his family of 3 young children. Now, Myers is back in a new Netflix series filled with more of those hilariously odd characters that live in his mind. Mike and I got together for a Sunday Sitdown, 101 Stories Above New York. Mike Myers saw his latest project from the window of his New York City home.
This is the Pentaverate headquarters.
Now, why did you choose this location as HQ?
I think it's a landmark New York building. The pointiness of it would make you believe that you could have a helipad. And it's the first building I saw when I looked at my apartment.
The Pentaverate is a secret society dreamed up by Myers that has been controlling world events for centuries.
You know, when you grow up in Canada and you look south and how industrious Americans are and how powerful, you just get a sense of that your life in Canada is being run by some secret society.
Myers stars as 8 different characters in the series he created and wrote.
Not tonight, dear. I've got a headache.
I was watching the first few episodes and thinking, my God, that looks like a lot of work.
It was a lot of work.
You know what I mean? How did you approach what is really a big project?
Well, I had a lot of help. Producers were fantastic. A lot of storyboarding.
Yeah.
Lots of rehearsals.
I told you the Pentaverate is real. You're a reporter. You got to do an expose on them.
My brother was my stunt double. So sometimes when I'm with somebody, but somebody said, that's my brother Paul.
Is that right?
True fans may remember the first mention of the Pentaverate in Myers' 1993 film, So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Well, it's a well-known fact, Sonny Jim, that there's a secret society of the 5 wealthiest people in the world known as the Pentaverate.
The seed was planted back then. So this
It was.
has clearly been kicking around in your mind for some time.
And it was, 20 years before that. So
Really?
I have always been obsessed with secret organizations. It's a fantasy for me. You know, we always talked about secret organizations being bad people and being nefarious. You know, I grew up in government housing and went to a public school and took public transport. My school had a pool, a gym, an ice rink, and $1 million television studio. So for me, the secret organization that is the Pentaverate is really the Canadian government, which is, it's a secret organization that's benevolent. You know what I mean? This country's been so fantastic to me. And I'm a citizen of the United States and England and Canada. I'm an international man of mystery. Oh, start.
We got one, guys. We got one.
There you go. All right, there. One for the kids.
Born and raised in a working-class neighborhood outside of Toronto by supportive British parents who immigrated to Canada from Liverpool, Myers grew up loving comedy, but he never dreamed he could make a life of it.
My dad sold encyclopedias. My mom worked in the office of a factory. I never thought anything was going to happen. I actually did say to my parents I wanted to be an architect. And my dad said, oh, why would you want to do that, fool? And my mom says, don't do that, be an actor. They were like, why wouldn't you want to be an actor? That's what my dad's whole thing is.
Myers began to cultivate some of his most famous characters while playing with comedy troupes in London, Toronto, and Chicago. In 1988, he got a call from legendary Saturday Night Live creator Lorne Michaels to join the cast of the show he grew up watching and studying.
On this show, we talk about coffee, New York, daughter's dog. You know, no big whoop, just coffee talk.
Did you ever settle in at SNL to a comfort zone when some of those characters took off, whether it was Wayne's World or Linda Richmond or
No.
Peter? You never were totally comfortable?
No.
Really?
No, I enjoyed doing them. Lauren has been nothing but fantastic to me. It sounds like it's anti-Lauren. Not at all. Lauren is a tough coach. Do you know what I mean? And I've always benefited from tough coaches. I didn't think Saturday Night Live was going to be around for me to be on it. I didn't think I would be on the show. I didn't think I would do well on the show. I now see that I did okay on the show. I thought I was being fired every week.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
Myers' breakout SNL sketch Wayne's World spun off 2 hit movies.
Hi, Garth.
And introduced a new generation to a 6-minute song
Galileo.
by Queen.
Wayne's World was me growing up in Scarborough, Ontario. Axe Murderer was every Scottish family in Canada, and a little bit my dad. You know, everything had to be personal. Everything is autobiographical.
Even that international man of mystery.
I thought you would have to have grown up in my house to get it. You know, James Bond was massive in our house, you know, Scottish but British, you know, culture. I think my mom used to say all her favorite characters are happy survivors.
Austin Powers.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
And its blockbuster sequels
Get in my belly!
together became one of the most quoted
$1 million.
and successful comedy franchises in Hollywood history.
My mom gave me some great advice. She had said, don't forget that the villain is the hero of his own story. That was a big influence on Dr. Evil. And she said, the essence of a hero is plasticity, the ability to change. The essence of a villain is being steadfast.
That's pretty serious maternal wisdom right there.
Yeah.
Now I'm all verklempt.
Oh, behave.
Ogres are like onions. End of story.
Do you still have moments, Mike, where you sit and go, I can't believe what's happened in my life?
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day. It's fantastic. It's beyond anything. And I think seeing it still in the culture is unbelievably satisfying. And it's mind-blowing, you know.
The Pentaverate is streaming now on Netflix. Our big thanks to the truly spectacular Peak Restaurant and Edge at Hudson Yards for hosting our conversation. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the full interview with Mike Myers, including some cryptic hints about the future, perhaps, of Austin Powers. You can find that on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get yours.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.